Whoa, slow down, little lady. What's all this brouhaha? Okay, yeah, what? You've got a new cell phone? Millions of people, okay, millions of people have got new cell phones. What? There's an app on it. And you got an app on it, okay? And what kind of app? What does it do? It translates languages. Okay, and how's that going to help? Oh, so you think that if you talk into the cell phone and press the button to translate, it might make you better understood by the viewers. Well, it's worth a try. Okay, say something into the cell phone and let's see.
Comment vous appelez-vous?
Huh? That's not right. That's what's your name in French.
Je m'appelle Tasha.
Again, that's French. That's your name in Tasha in French. Let me see. Okay. Well, okay. Here's the problem. You're translating English into French. Well, you want to do English into English. Okay. That's it. You take it. You work on it some more. Go work on it some more, okay? And see if it helps. Okay. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Hooked on Carnival, or Help Me, I'm Confused. You, not me. Each episode we English to English. Each episode we hope to answer some of your questions to help improve your Carnival glass collecting experience. This week we've enlisted a Wichita lineman. I am the lineman for the a retired caboose engineer, and that's the caboose on the train, not the one that walks behind you, and a New Orleans drag queen to help answer your questions. So with no further ado, let's get started. Tasha, first question.
Idiot.
English to English, not English to French. Work it out. Okay, here's question number one. If there is anyone who knows the answer to my question, it's you, Dr. Glass. When it comes to funeral vases, exactly what constitutes being a funeral vase? I'm familiar with the base size being a requirement, but what about the height? For instance, the panel tree trunk by Dugan, Doty lists one at 11.5 inches tall, with a base of almost 5 inches. Is that a funeral vase? Signed, your groupie, my groupie, Dick. Okay, let's see if we can answer that question for you, Dick. Okay, as with most everything in Carnival glass, there are rules and exceptions to those rules. Funeral vases are identified by base size, not height. Okay, with that being said, some patterns like Fenton's Rustic or Northwood Tree Trunk with very short but large base sizes, sides are called jardinières or elephant foot vases. Where it gets challenging is where you have a pattern like Panel Tree Trunk that is only known in one base size of about 5 inches and a height of about 6 to 8 inches. The base size seems to qualify as a funeral vase, and the height of 6 to 8 inches could make them a jardinière, shaped but not swung. They're shaped but not swung. Swinging them would make them longer. Okay. The one listed at 11.5 inches tall sounds like it could be considered a funeral vase. Let's go over some rules over here about funeral vases. Okay. Funeral vases, again, are based on their base sizes. And those base sizes will differ by the different patterns and the different makers of those, okay? You might want to go to season 1, episode 6, and there'll be a little bit more information on base sizes of vases, okay? There are also unswung vases, which are called jardinières. Okay, they are not considered funeral vases. Okay, they're jardinières. So they would have been shaped but not swung to extend the lengths. Tree trunk, okay, tree trunk patterns are considered elephants, an elephant's foot or elephant's feet if you have more than one, an elephant's foot vase. Okay, and those would be less than 15 inches. Okay, I think that kind of hopefully clears it up for you, Dick. Okay, very good. I hope that'll help you in your Carnival glass collecting experience and anybody else that might have that question. Okay, any other okay, yeah. Okay, try it again.
Fermez la bouche.
Again, that's English to French. We want English to English. Okay, let me see. Well, here's the problem. This app only translates from English to other languages. It doesn't translate from English to English. Well, that's what you want. So that app doesn't work for you. Okay, that's okay. Are there any other questions? Okay.
Bâtard stupide.
It's not my fault you got the wrong app. Okay, question number 2. This is from Scott B. What is this plunger vase I've heard about? Is it only on a funeral vase? Good question. Okay, Scott, let's see if we can answer that question for you. First of all, a plunger vase refers to the band around the base of a funeral vase or a mid-sized funeral vase, okay? They did not do it on the regular size vases, okay? Let's take a look at the examples here. This vase has a regular standard base to it, okay? It's just at the end of the pattern that's coming down here, okay? It just flattens out and stands on that particular base, okay? And this would be a rustic funeral vase, okay? Just plain old flat spot on the vase itself there, okay? This is a mid-size tree trunk variant vase, and it has a plunger base on it. Notice that there are 2 bands around it. One sort of above the actual band that the vase stands on. Okay, so if I stand it up, it looks like there's a second base along it. Okay, looks like what would they call a plunger vase. You might think of it as the plunger that you might use when your bathroom kind of gets backed up, and of course you wouldn't use this, but it would seal around whatever you need to do there. In England, you would call it plunging your loo. But I wouldn't use that for that because that would be, okay. But this would be considered a plunger base, okay? Funeral vase, standard regular base there. Plunger base on this particular tree trunk mid-size variant. Okay, we don't have an example of a tree trunk funeral here, but the plunger base can be found on these 3 types of vases. Okay? And any more questions about that? I think that answers your question. Hopefully we've helped you in your collecting experience of Carnival glass, and thank you very much for that comment, Scott. Okay, great. Are there any other comments this time? No comments? Okay, yeah, I got it. But it still doesn't work like you want it. It doesn't help us understand you. And calling me Doomcough, why would you tell me to shut my mouth, you dummy, in 2 languages? I don't know. Okay, so keep those letters and comments coming in. You can send them to me at Dr. Glass at hookedoncarnival.com. You can see along the bottom of your screen right now. Also, please run right out and join your local Carnival Glass Club. Dummkopf. Enjoy that. They're the best place to get hooked on Carnival. For those who live in or near Kansas City, Missouri, think about joining the Heart of America Carnival Glass Association, or better known as HOGA, right April 26th to 30th, 2017 on your calendar for the convention. They're a great club and membership is no more than a 2-block cab ride in New York City. You can see their website along the bottom of your screen. So that's our show for today. See you next episode. Wave and say goodbye, Tasha.
Ciao. Ciao. Ciao.